City Spoonful not only reports on some of New York's best restaurants, but they also feature tasty reviews and tutorials on neighborhoods and eateries that aren't given the culinary attention they deserve. One of those locations is Coqui Mexicano, located in the South Bronx, and Noyes Siani, co-director of City Spoonful, and Alfredo Diego, one of the owners of Coqui Mexicano, are here to give us more insight into the company as well as the latest on Coqui Mexicano. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you explain your website to me?
Sure. Basically, we launched in earlier this spring in April, and we focus on covering food and culture, so any stories with a food angle in neighborhoods that maybe aren't usually covered by food bloggers or mainstream journalists.
So, Coqui Mexicano, how did you find this restaurant?
You know, I was scouring Chowhound, and there were a bunch of people writing about how awesome the food was, and we were heading up to the Bronx to just check out a bunch of places, and that was the first place we stopped.
So, Alfredo, Coqui Mexicano, obviously Puerto Rican and Mexican. Interesting combination. What's your dish's specialty?
Well, we have a few specialties there. Tamales, you know, on the Mexican side. We have escabeche de gandules on the Puerto Rican side. So it's pretty much a mixture of it, you know, a fusion of food. And it's just beautiful, you know, to bring those two combinations together. Puerto Rico being, you know, a tropical island, a paradise basically. Mexico pretty much right there, so you know, why not mix them together? So
your restaurant is located in the South Bronx. Can you tell me why did you choose the South Bronx of all locations? I know the South Bronx is on the rise, it's coming up. What was your decision in choosing the South Bronx as a location for Coqui Mexicano?
Well, it was just, you know, the opportunity presented itself, and I just grabbed it, you know what I mean? When you have your dreams and you want to make it happen and you believe in yourself, not only that, but when people behind you believe in you, you know, so that just like empowers you and just like makes you go on, you know, no matter what the bumps in the roads are. So yeah, it's the Bronx, you know. I mean, I love the Bronx. If I was to choose again, when I came from Mexico, I would choose the Bronx, you know, because it's beautiful. It's just, if you go around the world asking people about New York, you know, they don't know Queens, they don't know Staten Island, they know the Bronx, you know, because we're famous from one way or another. So I wouldn't choose any other place.
So how long has the restaurant been open?
3 years.
3 years.
3 years, yeah.
And this year, are we coming up on our 3rd anniversary, or are we moving towards our 4th
We
year?
actually did 3 years to the date. We opened August 31st, 2008, you know, when the city gave us our permit to cook, our food preparation permit. And we couldn't renew the permit, which expired the 31st of August of this year, because we couldn't afford the fines, you know. So there was a little misunderstanding about the city, or confusion when one source tells you something different, you know, coming from the same department. And I mean, first of all, thanks to my friends and customers that, you know, that kept Coqui Mexicano open for a long time, you know, because without our customers and friends, you know, this would not be. It would not have been possible. But yeah, we couldn't pay the fines, and we were just like, you know,
treading water.
Yeah, up and down, you know, catching up with the rent and stuff, and permits and bills, and they took like 2 months basically to take a look at our violations and, you know, say, look, this is going to take 2 months, 8 to 10 weeks. By that time, you know, it's like it's too late. So we fell down even further in the rent. And
so right now, are you open, or are
no,
you
we're closed right now.
Right
we're
now you're closed,
yeah.
so it's still in the process of trying to figure out how to pay for fines.
Right, exactly, yeah, yeah. And to be honest with you, you know, it was probably a blessing that this happened, that because I think things are going to take a downturn for the worse, you know, maybe worldwide, so it's probably for the best.
So Coqui Mexicano was your dream,
That
your
was my
dream
dream, yeah.
restaurant. At some point, will you open the doors again? What's next?
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. You know, this is just the first round, the first game. You know, it's just difficult to let go. You know what I mean? Your first car, your first dress, your first boyfriend. You want to put it that way? You know, my first restaurant. So
This is like your baby.
this is my baby. Yeah, yeah. So you know, not to mention that a lot of, you know, I mean, to me, everybody's important. If you're human, even animals are important to me. You know what I mean? I mean, from Congressman Serrano, from the world champion of soccer, you know, from 2010, came to see me, the captain of Spain, Iker Casillas, you know, which that was my dream over my dream, you know. So it's Coqui Mexicano is going to live for a long time, you know. It's just.
So what's next? So what can we do to help you in this process?
Well, we put the word out there. If anybody is interested in in a partnership, we will be more than happy. You know, I mean, this is my dream, but in fact, it's just like it's for the people. Okay. You know, which let's face it, without the customers, no restaurant would be open right now. You know what I mean? And eventually, one day when we succeed, I was, you know, I mean, I'm just dreaming. I'm sure I'm not the only one, right? One day we will have a customer appreciation day in restaurants business or food business. Why not? I mean,
I was going to say, Ann, does this happen? Is this the case too often in a lot of mom and pop restaurants closing doors because of the recession and because of different issues with city fines and the bureaucracy that happens with dealing with New York City?
I know of a few other instances in the last year, even in the same neighborhood. Another place, Peace Love Cafe, may reopen, may not, I don't know. I think definitely, especially in neighborhoods that are just a tiny bit ahead of the gentrification curve, and maybe they're offering something that would catch on in a year, but you know, you got to hang on long enough to get those customers.
So Alfredo, what can people do to help you out? Is there a website? Is there a phone number that they can call? You said you're looking for a partner.
Yeah, we have a website. We have a phone number. Our phone number is 718-450-3477. You know, my name is Diego. Free to contact me anytime, at any day. Yeah, and I believe that something can be done. I mean, it's not over yet. You know,
Those are great
it's
words
just,
to live by. It's not
just,
over yet.
It'll just make Coqui Mexicano stronger.
Perfect.
And I see myself, you know, and my friends and my customers having a big celebration one day.
It's good. Hope lives eternal.
Yeah.
Best of luck.